Welcome back, Truth Seeker. March 21st, 2019. One of the big news stories today is the death of Kevin Durant's friend, who was shot to death early this morning around 1 a.m. March 21st in a strip mall parking lot while celebrating his 32nd birthday. And I want to show you what the significance of this murder is today on March 21st. A date written 21/3 like 213. Throughout history, a lot of people have died in connection to the number 213, including the man Tupac Shakur, who is tattooed on Kevin Durant's body. And we'll talk more about that. 213 is also a big number with the NBA Finals. And Kevin Durant, he's been winning a lot of NBA Finals since he joined the Warriors. A couple of years ago when he was facing LeBron James, his 213th all-time playoff game happened to be the first game of the NBA Finals that year. That game was played on the day leaving 213 days left in the year. And you might recall the news story that day was that LeBron's house in the 213 area code, Los Angeles, had the N-word spray painted on it. And they said that had a big psychological impact on LeBron for that series. The word racist also has Gematria 213. So anyway, this number, it's used in rituals every year with the NBA Finals. The NBA Finals 213, just like 21/3, the day of the killing. Chamblee, Georgia, where the shooting happened. Gematria 213, like how you'd write it on an envelope. Chamblee, GA. The name of the man who was killed is Cliff Dixon, Gematria 57, also like Chamblee GA, also like NBA Finals. Another number we talk about every year with the NBA Finals. The year LeBron won it with the Cavs, they won 57 games in the regular season. Last year LeBron had that big game scoring 57 points, 57 days from his birthday, sign he was destined. When you write out 57 as a word, it sums to 131 like championship. And 131 is the 32nd prime. This man who was killed today was 32 years old. Don't forget Super Bowl equals 131 too. Number we talk about all the time. Patriots won the Super Bowl in their 57th season over the Atlanta Falcons. Then last year the Falcons hosting the Super Bowl. Patriots get it done again. By the numbers. This is the coordinate for Chamblee, Georgia. When you type it up, it just pulls up Atlanta, but both cities are on the 33rd parallel. Chamblee on the 33rd. So Atlanta and Chamblee both on the 33rd parallel. NBA Finals has that Gematria 33 as well. Another big repetitive number. You see this headline right here, adopted brother? Anytime the media puts parentheses on words, it's because there's a numerical value behind the word or the set of words. In this case, it's 74, special number. Kevin equals 74. He has the Tupac tattoos on his body. Tupac 74, Machiavelli 74. Think about the Machiavelli cover with Tupac on the cross 74 like killing. I'll show you this older post of the story about Kevin Durant coming out and talking about his Tupac tattoo. And think about Tupac in Oakland, the Bay Area, and then Kevin Durant comes out and talks about this tattoo after he goes to Oakland. But the year that Kevin Durant spoke about his Tupac tattoo, it was 61 days after his own birthday, which is September 29th. And notice, Tupac with the alphabetic order 61 with the reverse alphabetic order 74. Kevin with the alphabetic order 61 with the reverse alphabetic order 74. Jesus 61 with the reverse alphabetic order. Jesus 74 with the alphabetic order. Tupac on the cross, Jesus on the cross. The overlap with the numbers, cross 74 and 61. So anyhow, we're going to talk more about this Tupac parallel right here. The word shooting also has Gematria 213. Again, this man killed by a shooting on March 21st, 21/3. In Satanic Gematria, death is 213. In history, Tupac released his All Eyes on Me album February 13th, 213, and then he died 213 days later, 213. By the way, Nate Dogg was killed by this code. Regulators. Notice Tupac Shakur and Kevin Durant both summed to 139. What day did Tupac die? 13/9. If he even really died. The guy who foreshadowed his death on multiple albums, whose last music video was him in heaven. You had the song with him and Scarface come out afterwards with him on the cross as well. But if you are new here, there's 4 base ciphers. That highlighted term, adopted brother, Gematria of 151 with the alphabetic order, 70 with the alphabetic order and rules of numerology. By the way, the NBA finals start in 70 days. 227 with reverse alphabetic order, which is important because that's the 49th prime number. If you missed when I called Prince's death, it had everything to do with 227 and 49. The last basketball game Prince ever went to was with the Warriors. The Warriors won that game with 121 points. But notice Warriors is 49. Kevin Durant's 49. This shooting just happened in Chamblee, which is also 49. Adopted brother, 227, the 49th prime. It's all a little bit too perfect, isn't it? Prince said all we could go by was prophecy. Prophecy equals 106. If you go back and look at the last game Prince ever went to, the Warriors won with 121 and the Thunder lost with 106. And that was before Kevin Durant went from the Thunder to the Warriors. So anyway, all of this stuff's ritual. Prince died 49 days after that game. He died on April 21st. 421. Remember his song, I Would Die For You? He spelled it with the number 4 and the letter U. U, the 21st letter. I Would Die For You, 421. The day he died. If you weren't here, we called Prince's death before it happened, understanding this code. Call a lot of things before it happens. So, with regards to the 151, that's the 36th prime number. We're going to get to why that matters. The 36, 151, the 36th prime. He was killed March 21st, 2019, a date with a life lesson number of 36. But hold on. We're going to get to how that factors in here. From Kevin Durant's birthday to the date of this man's death is his 174th day of his age. If you write out number of the beast, it's 174. The NBA Finals is 666. Chamblee, Georgia, 666. The number of the beast is 666. The name Cliff, the man who was killed was Cliff Dixon. Cliff equals 36. 666 is the 36th triangular number, meaning if you add 1 through 36 together, it equals 666. And Dixon equals 66. Number of the beast is 66. Remember the other year when they said LeBron was the first player to go to 6 straight finals since 66? And what a lot of people don't realize is LeBron equals 66. LeBron James equals 66. Lakers equals 66. Last year, LeBron, when he was still on the Cavs, played the Lakers in the 66th game of the season for both teams. Lakers had 35 wins last year before LeBron James joined the team. King James, 35. LeBron's first year of his career when he didn't make the playoffs, he won 35 games. Second year of his career when he didn't make the playoffs, his team won 42 games. That's why you want to know all the ciphers. See all the riddles. Every day when you know this code, you can just see riddle after riddle after riddle after riddle. The entire world of sports is rigged and scripted. People are murdered for these rigged and scripted games. And, just another recent example. Here was a rapper who released the song Murder on My Mind on August 3rd. The song Murder by Numbers came out in 83. August 3rd can be written 8/3 or 3/8. Murder 8338. And then he was accused of murdering his friends on October 26th, which happened to be 84 days after the song. You'd think it would be 83, But the rapper's name is YNW Melly. YNW stands for Young Nigga World 84. So he dies, or he shoots, his friends get killed 84 days after the release of the song. And notice that name also has gematria of 213, like shooting, like death. And this man turned himself in on February 13th, 213, in Black History Month, 213. By the way, Black Panther's 213. Tupac's mom was a Black Panther. Just put it in here real quick. Black Panther 213. He died 213 days after the release of All Eyes on Me. And then when they came out with the movie All Eyes on Me, how does it begin? It begins with his mother, the Black Panther. You think that's a coincidence? So, in light of the 74s we talked about, the day the YNW Melly rapper, the day his friends were killed, October 26, 2018, date was 74 numerology, cross, killing, occult, Masonic rapper, they're all 74. The name of the rapper, YNW Melly, his birth name is Jamel Maurice Demons, interesting last name, which is 193, the 44th prime. Shooting, again, is 44 and 213. He turned himself in on February 13th, the 44th day of the year. And by the way, this shooting of Kevin Durant's friend was in Georgia, which happens to be a state with the 44 gematria. One of two. The other is Wisconsin. Remember when the Packers and Falcons met in the NFC Championship the other year? And the winning score was 44 points. So anyway, just always talking about how these same patterns persist throughout history. By the way, Tupac's cause of death was complications due to a drive-by shooting, which is another 213. Jamel Demons, name with gematria 42, number stamped all over Black history, also 66, the day his friends were killed, the day leaving 66 days left in the year. So, you learn the code, you see how often certain numbers show up. And, his friends were also killed 187 days from his birthday. This is YNW Melly, 187 homicide code, a lot of police departments. But, again, this is knowledge you want to have. And the top post will be pinned. It is the link to pick up my book. It's been banned recently from 2 different sites. I had to put it up on a 3rd site. Hopefully it remains there. You really want to get this knowledge before it is just completely banned from the internet. We are in the age of mass censorship. Every English-speaking person needs this knowledge. It'll allow you to see through the lies and deception of this world, even allow you to make money. Thousands of people in this world have made thousands and thousands of dollars off this knowledge because they've figured out how sports are rigged and scripted. So, we'll leave it there. You can also sign up on my Patreon page. Every day we decode sports if that's your thing. But you definitely want to pick up the book. It's only $5. It's 800 pages. You got to read the first 5 pages to get your money's worth. We'll leave it there, Truth Seeker. Until next time.